Hey guys, it's Beardly Honest here, and guess what day? Well, okay, we're not going to do guess what day it is. That's for Try It Tuesday. It's not Try It Tuesday, it is Fitness Friday. And we're going to try to keep these a little bit shorter than our normal videos because there's not really much to report on these. What Fitness Friday is basically my journey through weight loss and kind of being healthier. You can check out my initial video on the channel. It was last week. This is episode 2 for this year, and so basically what I'm doing is just giving you guys my waist size, my weight, and letting you guys hold me, be accountable, or holding me to be accountable. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, I want to just take a second. Thank you guys so much for all the love you give to the channel, all the comments, all the likes. Feel free to share the videos, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. We do have a P.O. box, which is down below in the description section for the video. We'd love to get postcards from you guys, especially ones that are out of the States, but we love the people in the States too. Just kind of a thing that we may start a weekly segment on that, the more mail that we get from people that we don't know. And so check it out if you want. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can always go to thebeardlyhonest.com. We've got links to all of our social media for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and for the YouTube page as well. But since you're here, I already know how. I would assume you guys know how to get here. But anyway, Fitness Friday is kind of my journey and foray through weight loss. And so last week I started with a liter of water a day. I did my protein shakes in the morning, which was the Premier Protein. I also was doing, I cut out soda and getting more sleep. And so everything that I'm doing going forward, obviously, is kind of adding on to what I did the previous week. So this week I actually bumped it up to 1.5 liters of water. And when I say a liter, or when I say a certain amount of water, it's what I do in addition to what I drink during my meals. So it's stuff that I'm doing in between meals or even during meals, whatever it is. I basically have the liter bottle of Smart Water, and it sits on my desk during the day, and I've got one here at night too, but I get stuff out of the fridge whenever I'm here at home. I've got a little red Solo cup that I fill up out of the thing from the fridge. And I'm happy to report that I'm up to 1.5 liters a day in addition to what I normally drink. I haven't been drinking any soda at all. I haven't slipped up once. I kind of stick to water, milk, and unsweetened tea, iced tea, because we're big tea drinkers down here in Texas. A lot of people like sweet tea. I'll drink it, but I think sweet tea's a little too sweet for me. I usually prefer unsweet tea, and so if I go out and have lunch or something, I'll get unsweet tea with whatever I'm drinking, because most water you don't really want to get from a restaurant, because it usually is tap water and it's not as good as like bottled water or stuff you get at home that's filtered. So I am happy to report too that my starting weight was 280 pounds. I'm down a pound and 1.2 pounds, so I'm at 178.8.
270. You said 170.
Oh yeah, God, I wish I was that. 278, thank you.
Yep.
278.8 pounds, and I lost a ½ inch on my waist. I was at a 54-inch waist, and now I'm at 53.4. This week, or the first week, I didn't really eat out for lunch at all. If I did, it was like a salad or something like that, something that didn't have a lot of carbs or extra sugar or anything on there. This week, I've kind of changed it up a little bit to where I had a protein bar and some beef jerky and some like almonds and stuff for my lunch, in addition to just water. And that actually filled me up for the most part. I haven't felt really like I needed to snack or be full, or not that I wasn't full. And so it worked out for me. It helped me, lose a pound or 1.2 pounds and, a ½ inch off my waist. So, obviously not everybody's going to experience the same kind of results as me, but for this next week, I'm going to be doing 2 liters of water. And my eventual goal for the water part is 4 liters, because that's roughly a gallon of water. I'm a big guy, so I need a lot more water than someone that's probably 100 pounds less than me. Your water intake is based on not only how big you are, like how tall you are, but also how much weight you carry. So I need more than probably somebody else roughly my height. eventually I'll get to 4, but I'm doing a half liter every week, kind of stepping it up. I've completely cut out the sodas. I am sleeping at least 8 hours. My wife can attribute to that I've been sleeping pretty hard this week, so it's been good, and that's probably helped out some too. One of the things that I want to try to do is not eat out at all for lunch next week, and kind of step up looking at what we do at home as far as prepackaged things that we might have. Definitely cutting down on my carb intake and also increasing my protein intake too. That's kind of why I started eating more beef jerky. And totally taking out soy. I don't really eat soy at all, but there's a lot of soy as a filler in any kind of packaged product that you can look at. You really got to look at the ingredients, guys, because the wife has cut out dairy because she's allergic to whey. And she had an episode earlier this week because she had lunch at McDonald's and had some fries. Okay, you think there's no dairy in French fries, right? No, wrong. She broke out in hives because I guess they have some kind of beef flavoring or something that they put on them that had dairy in it. And she's been dealing with that for a couple days now. And so now it's finally starting to go away. But you've got to be extra careful what you're looking at in the ingredient list, guys. You can't just normally assume, specifically when it comes to restaurants or eating out or prepackaged stuff. The prepackaged stuff is easier to check out because it's right there on the label. It has to be. But when you eat out, definitely check out the nutritional menus, guys. There's plenty of good stuff that you can eat at restaurants. You just have to be self-conscious and actually look at the menu to see, okay, how is this prepared? Like what is in there, because by federal law they have, if they're a place business for food, they have to list any kind of allergen for their menu stuff. They don't necessarily tell you what's in it, but for like nuts and dairy and soy and a bunch of other things that people might be allergic to, they have to list that on there. So definitely be vigilant and diligent in what you're picking. What are you doing for this week, or are you just kind of
more water, and probably start doing some like exercise stuff at home, like push-ups, sit-ups, squats, that type of thing.
Okay. I'm not doing the exercise thing for a few weeks, guys. I want to get my body in the rhythm on the diet side, so that's a good 60-70% of losing weight is the diet side of things. The other thing I'm doing next week is definitely lowering my salt intake, because that's another big thing that you got to look out for, not only for your cardiovascular system, but also for water retention and just overall health, because there's so much salt in stuff, guys, especially prepackaged things and when you eat out. So definitely be mindful of that. But that's Fitness Friday. It's kind of a shorter video. Hope you guys like it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up down below or at beardlyhonest@gmail.com, or you can go to beardlyhonest.com and hit the contact us page. Feel free to share this video as you see fit, guys. We definitely want to grow the channel. Our next goal is 1,000 subscribers. So if you like Beardly Honest, all the cool things that we do, feel free to share the videos. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know if YouTube can share stuff, but anyway, you guys could probably link it some way. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, guys, because the more subscribers we get, the more growth we get for the channel, the more cool things we can do for the channel. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Until then, guys, have a nice day.